This shit ain't for kids, bruh. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Storm Collectibles review. And what I have for you today is the Mortal Kombat Big Bad Toy Store Exclusive Sektor action figure review. Before I get into everything, if you could please drop a like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, Sektor comes with everything you see here, so we'll take a look at his accessories first and then we'll take a closer look at Sektor. Starting off with his interchangeable hands, he has two pair of closed fisted hands, two pair of open hands, two pair of gripping stylized action hands, and another set of action hands. He comes with an extra pair of dreads in case one pops off and you lose one. You have a backup, so that's really cool. So next up, we got this rocket and a blast effect to go along with it. So it looks like it's blasting off, which is really, really dope, man. I like the colors to this. Has a nice silver color, and you got some red in there as well. So really cool. And the blast effect is a nice, like, translucent yellow and orange type of color. I really like it. It is detachable, and this comes in handy for the next accessory. And that accessory is this blasting smoke effect that you'll attach to his chest, and it's really, really nice. I like the, combination of the light gray mixed with the dark gray, so it gives it that nice smoky type of look. And you got a peg right here that will plug into his the canopy into his chest, and you'll have this plugging into the rocket. So let me show you that now. So first off, you want to pull out the top chest plate and then the bottom chest plate. So then you're gonna want to plug this into this little hole right here, like so. And then you'll grab the rocket and plug it at the end right here, and there you go. Now you can recreate one of Sektor's most iconic moves in the game. Next up, we get Sektor's fatality compactor accessory, and this shit's freaking awesome, man. It's made of 5 parts, so I'll show you how that is all put together. But first, I want to show you how beautiful this paint job is. Really love the blood splattered throughout. So again, this shit's not for kids, bro. This is really, really nice. And the cool thing about this is it expands. So you just pull that out and it extends like so. And there is more blood going, throughout and spreading across. It's just, oh man, it's just so freaking awesome. The sculpt is really nice. You got some lines right there. And this is the bottom piece, and so that it's the bottom piece, is because it has this groove right here on the bottom that this will attach to. Again, I'll show you that in a few, but yeah, even underneath it, there is blood there too. There's some sprinkles right there. And this is the top part of the compactor because it doesn't have that groove right here. So really cool. You get that more of that blood sprinkles, and it extends like so. And you get more of that awesome bloody type of paint and some dirty scuffs. And just looking at these side by side, man, this is a great job they did right here. Next up, you get this long shaft. It's got these spiky ridges here, and there is blood painted along. So that is really, really cool. Right on the back of that, you get this like spinal cord looking type of design on there. So that looks cool. And the spiky ridges is what faces frontward. So I will show you how to assemble all that. And then you'll have the most important piece of the compactor, as this is what will plug into Sektor's chest. And this can rotate, swivel, and it's got a nice design. Really like the paint job they did here. Nice type of airbrush type of style. Now to start off, to assemble this, what you want to do is take the bottom piece and match the parts right there. So it's a nice sturdy fit. There you go. Then you want to take the bottom piece of the compactor, take that to the top, and then slide it down like so. It might be rough at the first time you try it, but heat it up a little and it will go down smoothly. So there you go. Now your bottom piece is flattened. Extend this out like so. Then you want to take the connector piece to his chest, and don't slide it down where the ridges are. Make sure you're sliding it down on the flat side, and slide that down. Take the top piece and just slide that down a little bit. Extend that out like so. Then there you go. You have his compactor set up. And just to take a look at this, it's really tall, so it measures at about 10 inches, I'd say. And the functionality on this is just too damn awesome. So you can slide this up, and let's just bring this down to the middle right here, and then take the top part and slide that down to the middle. It's a little tougher. Boom. So yeah, you would flatten the hell out of your opponent. Blood splatter everywhere, recreating that iconic Mortal Kombat fatality. And just looking at this, man, it's so nice. It's really sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. I don't feel like this would break in any kind. Of course, still be careful with it. Probably the most you want to be careful with is this part right here. But other than that, man, yeah, you can stand it like so without connecting it to Sektor, because you got that bottom piece right there that's keeping everything balanced. It is just freaking awesome, man. I love this so much. And when you're ready to connect it, just plug it into his chest like so. And then there you go. It is all assembled. And again, it just looks freaking amazing. And you know, you can put a figure right in there, and just to show you how it looks, this is freaking epic. Going back to what I said about before, how I'm not worried about this breaking, definitely when handling it, you don't want to pick it up by this first or the figure first, like by itself. Definitely make sure you have both hands placed on the accessory and on the figure, so you know you don't have to worry about this piece that's connected to his chest to break. So, but other than that, I mean, it is so nice. You know, I have his toe joint used right there, but this keeps him balanced, so you could pretty much pose him in any way, and he would stay standing because of this. Then lastly, we have the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive accessory, which is the flamethrower and the flame effect accessory to recreate his fatality. Really love the sculpt to this, a nice metallic color. So this will attach to his gauntlet, and the flame effect at the end has a round top piece and the bottom part is flat, so that will just plug in here like so. And to put it on, just basically pop his hand off. You're going to put the accessory piece right there to kind of like match his gauntlet. Plug his hand back, then plug in the flame accessory. And then there you go. You can recreate his iconic fatality in the game, and it looks freaking cool. I love the flame effect. Love the sculpt to it. Love the paint to it. That nice translucent orange and yellow on the bottom. Really cool. I will say that this is a little loose. It can slide off sometimes, so it might point downward. You'll just have to really slide this up real tight, and kind of like finagle it to stay stiff and sturdy. And you might have that happen to you where the flame piece falls out sometimes, but not too much, because it is a little heavy. You know, it does weigh it down some. Once you've applied the sweet spot to tighten it, as you see, it will not like fall down or become top heavy, so it stays really firm and steady. Yeah, this is so dope and worth the purchase. Also, another cool thing, if you do have the New York Comic Con exclusive Cyber Smoke, he comes with this accessory that you can plug into Sektor and recreate one of his movesets in the Mortal Kombat game where he slams his opponent backwards with this. So that is really cool if you want to utilize that. Alright, now to take a closer look at Sektor. If you've seen my Cyrax or Cyber Smoke review, I think you pretty much know what to expect with these Cyber Ninjas. Getting to it, basically, it's the same sculpt, just a different color, and we get this nice, beautiful, metallic red type of color. You know, so looking at the head sculpt, really nice. Again, this metallic red is really beautiful, but I do worry about this metallic red, as it might fade to pink over time. I am definitely worried about that. There are some areas, like right here on the top shoulder pads, and even on the side right here on the mask, I feel like is very pinkish, and it has me worried because I'm like, whoa, this might be fading to pink way quicker than I thought. I mean, This figure's brand new. Has not been exposed to like any type of sun for it to fade, because I keep my figures away from the sun. And some areas like the bicep bands right there. This centerpiece right here is all good. And I want to say the back as well. Yeah, I really like his hair, man. So cool. And you get that same scope throughout. Looking at the belt, actually, even I see on the belt, it's looking a little pinkish on the top part. I don't know. I'm really worried about that. I don't know how durable this paint will hold over time. That's just my main concern. So it's mainly on my sector. If you have it, let me know. Do you have any pinkish areas? Please let me know, because if that's the case, you know, just don't know if it's one of those things where it's just on mine or others. But yeah, taking a look from head to toe, you know, same scope, just a different paint job. And yeah, this crimson red color is so beautiful. I wish it was the same throughout, but I'm getting pink areas on many spots. And then for the canopy part, you just pull that out. Then inside you can see all the circuitry and wiring sculpted, buttons and stuff, and I love this. Now to cover articulation with Sektor, his head moves that far up, so you got that soft rubber piece like Storm Collectibles have, so you'll have a nice extension. And it looks that far down, it moves left, right, it does pivot, well, his neck pivots and rocks around. His arms move that far up, let me see, yeah, about that far up. It moves down, it moves all around. You got the shoulder butterfly joint that rocks back and forth. You got the shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in more than 90 degrees, so really nice. And then you have his wrist that moves, has that ball jointed multi-directional ball joint, so you could point it in any direction you like, and it does swivel. The diaphragm joint, you got that double ab crunch at the torso and at the waist, so he does move that far down, so you can get really good range. I love that. And that far back, man, so good. He swivels at the upper torso. It does pivot at the upper torso and rocks around. Same with the waist, swivels, pivots, and rocks around. His legs move that far up, so you could get a full split with him. It moves that far up and that far back, so you could get a frontward split. He is a ninja. I'm loving it. His leg rocks around. It does swivel. Double jointed knees and heel to the butt. Yes! His ankles move up that far. Really good. Down that low. Really good. He does pivot, and he has the toe joint. Now for some comparisons, here he is next to the first MK1 Scorpion and the MK3 Scorpion. Here he is next to some other Storm Collectibles figures, such as the Gears of War variant Marcus Phoenix and the Street Fighter Guile. Here he is next to the vintage exclusive Deadpool and the NECA San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Armored Batman. Here he is next to a NECA Ninja Turtles Leonardo and a Hasbro Lightning Collection White Ranger. And yeah, this doesn't work. It does not scale. Here he is next to Baraka. And finally, here he is next to his Cyberlin brothers, Cyber Smoke and Cyrax. And my god, this looks freaking amazing. I love what Storm Collectibles did right here, giving you your Triborg trio here. This is freaking amazing. Alright guys, and now to wrap things up, well, I'm gonna get straight to it, man. It's a 10 out of 10 total awesomeness. I mean, I gave that to Cyrax, I gave that to Cyber Smoke. Why would this be different? 10 out of 10, enough said. Storm has perfected the MK line like no other that came before. With every offer there, almost perfect, if not perfect. Just like his other Cyberlin brothers, Sektor comes with an amazing accessory selections for display. Definitely worth getting the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive for the extra flamethrower and flame effect to recreate his classic fatality. It's like a $5 difference. The regular one doesn't come with it, so for the extra $5, definitely give yourself a complete Sektor. It's not Sektor without it. The Compactor accessory is probably the best accessory they've made, and there are plenty of great ones, due to its functionality. The more and more I get of these Storm figures, the more they are becoming my favorite action figure line next to my beloved Marvel Legends. They might be a little on the pricey side, but if you have the money to spare, if you haven't tried them out, please give one a try. I'm looking at you, Unparalleled Universe. I highly doubt you'll be disappointed with the right purchase. Storm Collectibles keeps nailing every figure they make on their first attempt, and it's phenomenal to see such talent and passion behind this line. You can tell they are passionate fans of the video game genres. It shows with every figure they make. Alright, so that was my review. Please drop a like rating on the video, comment, we'll chat about it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. Get your Big Bad Toy Store exclusive sector. Link will be in the description below. Share and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the pics at the end of the video. See you on the next review. Peace, peace.